I've been on self improvement for about 5 years now, and I think 4 or 3 years ago, I started watching all those self improvement YouTubers and obsessing so much over discipline and productivity and trying to do everything as efficiently as possible, like to every second. My every choice, every moment in my life was optimized in order for me to achieve my perfect life as quickly as possible. I thought I was making the most of my life, and little did I know I was actually wasting so much of it and losing out on so much. I gained a lot of confidence, like a lot of it, my self esteem improved so much, but I did start valuing my worth in how productive and efficient I was being, how many tasks I accomplished per day, whether or not I checked off the habits of my habit tracker. It was such a bell curve. Like, I started doing all of these things, being disciplined, uh, working on my goals, putting effort into improving myself, and everything, like my life, my positivity, my happiness, my self esteem went up so much. And then it stopped somewhere where it was just being consistent, and it slowly started going down. And I was wondering, what is happening? Why am I suddenly not being my happy, most positive, healthy self anymore? And it went down and down, and I approached depression and burnout. I really didn't know what was happening. But then I learned about the lie that all of these self improvement business YouTubers never tell you about. Now, listen to this. The true, real self improvement is not about productivity. Improving yourself and improving your life is not all about productivity. It's about fulfillment and actually making the most of your life and your time that you have on this earth. And I'm not telling you that productivity isn't a huge part of it. It definitely is. But that's not all of it. And so many of these influencers will be telling you all of these optimized morning routines, evening routines, um, making use of every hour that you have in your day to work towards the perfect life, your perfect, like, best version of yourself. Like, if you watch Alex Hormozy, take him for example, he doesn't say that much. He seems like a workaholic that he works every day to the best of his ability, but he, in reality, when he wakes up and he feels like very drowsy, not slept enough that day, he's gonna take a day off. He's gonna enjoy his time with his loved ones, his friends. He's gonna make time for that. Now, if you are at the very bottom of things, if you can't even be productive in the first place, then I do suggest locking in, making a full grind on building that discipline, building your identity of someone who makes good choices, who is goal and challenge oriented. This generic discipline, self improvement, it makes you realize what you are truly capable of, which is so much more than you think right now. Trust me on that. If you've been in self improvement for a while and you're very happy with who you've become as a person, in the present moment, you don't have to be your best self, but who you are in terms of working towards your best self, putting effort into it, and aware of yourself, all of these good qualities, and where your life is heading right now. If you're happy with that, you should switch your focus. This is not me telling you to stop working on your goals and drop everything. No, absolutely not. I just want you to switch your focus from the constant chase for betterment and efficiency and improvement and maybe even perfection to fulfillment. I want you to stop forcing every single decision that you make to be for your future self, because your life is happening now. Moments after moments pass, and each of them happen only once in a lifetime. You can continue your chase towards a perfect life which doesn't exist, or you can actually start living it now. Because guess what? Things can always be better. You will always have something that you need to improve, something to be responsible for. You will still need to work hard to get to your goals, and even after you've gotten to your goals, you will need to work to maintain them or towards something new and exciting again. These things will not go away regardless. Your life is not your self improvement or the goals that you achieve. Your life is the memories you make, the experiences, the stories you go through and carry with you that fill you with joy and with gratitude to be alive. So then, I want you to actually share some actionable steps with you, or strategies rather, about how to switch that focus. Because I went through this mindset shift, and it really helped a lot. I'm still working on it. I'm still mainly at the bottom of things, but I can feel that it's going back up, and this time with so much more foundation into what I have and what I am building. We're gonna talk about 7 things in total. First of all, if you're a workaholic, or if you're like really, really focused on your goals and it's all you can think about day and night, regardless of what you're doing, you need to learn to rest. And the only way you can do that when you're in this mode is through discipline. Literally, you need discipline to rest as well. I'm gonna put a link in the description of a video. I made like a full guide to rest for people obsessed with productivity like I was. So if you're struggling with this, watch that. The second thing, go with the flow. Learn to listen to your body. Whenever you're bored, don't just distract yourself, or even distract yourself with work. Don't just do more work, or I don't know, whatever. Lay down or sit down, or I don't know, go for a walk, whatever, journal. But learn to listen to yourself and understand what experiences your mind and body are craving at the moment. Which leads me to the third point. Make time every day, well, preferably every day, for an adventure of any scale. Make every day special this way. Have fun, go outside, interact with the world, play with yourself. Well, find that inner child in you again and actually explore, actually have fun, make experiences, make stories, and be mindful when you do that. Slow your life down, especially if you're constantly rushing towards your goals, rushing towards accomplished things. Slow it down. Enjoy this moment. Be grateful for what you have and what you can have. The fourth strategy is to just actively look for adventures and experiences you could have around you, or maybe even around the world. Look for events, opportunities, social gatherings happening near you. Or create those opportunities for yourself. If you're in Europe, you can participate in Erasmus Plus, where you can literally travel for free and meet new people for free all around the world. You don't have to pay a single dime. The fifth point, understand that all of those things you've thought of as sins, like video games, movies, all this entertainment stuff, can actually be a big contributor to your fulfillment in life. Especially if you're doing it with other people, having fun, or being a part of a community in this way. Like a poetry club, for example. Poetry will not make you loads of money, it's not even productive. But you can feel so happy and grateful and filled with joy to be a part of this community and look forward to your gatherings and make memories together. Share yourself and your life with each other and listen to others as well. It can be such a beautiful, profound thing. The sixth one is to actually make a list of things that bring you joy, that you enjoy doing. Analyze your thoughts. Do not go off on those intrusive thoughts. Really ask yourself, where is this coming from? Is it from my inner self, or maybe some addictions or intrusive thoughts or emotional thoughts that are happening, right? Sometimes, like, you might think, oh, well, video games or movies that we discussed before will bring me joy, but that's only way short term and will actually not contribute to me living a better life because I'm just addicted to it. I'm addicted to the dopamine, to the entertainment, or the challenge that this brings. Understand where these thoughts are coming from and analyze them and write a list of these actual things that you enjoy doing, that bring you joy, that make you feel fulfilled even months afterwards, that maybe have created memories that you can even think of right now, which you are very grateful for, that made you happy before and make you happy still, and have, you know, improved the quality of your life. Why I'm saying quality is because sometimes those activities will tick this criteria, but they're actually unhealthy for you. That's not what I'm talking about. That will not help you at all. And for the seventh point or strategy, I want to give you 3 whole journaling prompts that I want you to do right after this video. Please do it. Yes, you can. Don't be a party pooper. You can do it, so do it, alright? It's not gonna take a while, alright? Do at least just one. Write 1 sentence. That's my challenge for you. If you can do that, congratulations. Anyways, these 3 journaling prompts. So, the first one, imagine that you are old, very old, you've lived through your life, you're on your deathbed, you know that the last days are coming soon. I know it sounds scary, but just stay with me for a second. Write down what your this older self, what experiences, what memories would they most think about and feel most grateful and happy about. What memories would they be thinking about and realizing that they've truly lived a fulfilling, happy, an amazing life? It's probably not all the goals that you're trying to achieve. It's probably not the money, nothing like that. It's probably just the people around you, being with your friends, being with a loved one, or going on an adventure by yourself in the forest, exploring different things and feeling free, dancing on top of, I don't know, a rock by yourself, even things like that. The second prompt, your old self again at the end of your life. Imagine that you meet you in this moment. Your old self can ask you to only show them this one day, to relive it before, they pass away. How would you show it to them? How describe those moments and experiences in as much detail as possible, or as emotionally as you would want to relive them. Imagine that you're this old self reliving those memories. I hope this makes sense somehow. But this will actually really help you shift your mindset and understand that this is what actually truly matters in your life, to bring those kind of adventures and moments into your life more. And the third one is way more practical, way more simple. You just write a list of things that you would want to do before you die. Memento mori. This whole journaling section is just some like a memento mori thing. But that's true. You should meditate, you should journal on death, because again, we only live once. We only have this one chance to make the most of our life. And what I'm trying to tell you here is that I just noticed the shadows on my face. And what I'm trying to tell you here is that self-improvement and the constant chase for ultimate productivity, ultimate efficiency, and your goals and this perfect life is not it. Is not it. Don't worry. Nothing is gone to waste. Nothing will go to waste. You will still need that discipline and that discipline and what you have built and what you are building to live a fulfilling life, Just don't obsess so badly over it that you completely ignore everything else. Because the true making the most of your life and the true self improvement is actually in focusing on how fulfilling can your life be instead of how productive can you be in your life. So then, message me on LinkedIn if you're interested in a full setup and guide exactly for this, for your productivity day to day, and also your life strategy that isn't just for productivity, but it's also for fulfillment and making the most of the moment, while also not missing out on the success that you can get and achieving your goals. I have a full, like, about a week long guide and a full Google Sheet set up to adopt these non perfectionist systems into your life and move on with a clear understanding of where you want to be, both in the far future and in the very near future and now. So, if you're interested in that, message me on LinkedIn. I'll put the link in the description, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more content on how to make the most of your life truly. Go and apply what you learned. Ah, my leg fell asleep! No. The second prompt